industrialist Andrew Carnegie once said, "A library outranks any other one thing a community can do to benefit its people. It is a never-failing spring in the desert." Public libraries, they're all around us. It's a place to read, it's a place to study and check out books. But most people don't realize that public libraries are much more than that. Through my experience through my own town's public library and through the help of the librarians who have helped me on this speech, I can give you reasons to why people need to visit public libraries. First, I will talk to you about why people visit public libraries. Then I will talk to you about the things that occur at public libraries. And lastly, I will talk to you about the volunteering at a public library as reasons to go visit. So, first I will talk to you about why people visit public libraries today. And there are many reasons why, but one of the most important reasons is people go for printed books. In an interview with Annette Simpson, a youth librarian at the Monrovia Public Library on November 17, she said, quote, "Most people that I have talked to about this question say they want to hold a book. They don't want to hold an e-reader because of the smell of a book, the actual holding of a book, and the turning of the pages of a book. People still enjoy that, and they are free." And isn't that true for most of us? Don't we enjoy the fondness of holding a book, smelling it and touching it? Also, we like free stuff. At a library, you can check about almost 15 to 30 books without having to go to a bookstore or going online to pay for them. Unless you forget to return them on the due date, then you get charged. Another reason why people visit public libraries is because of the library environment. In an interview with Anush Balion, a youth librarian at the Monrovia Public Library as well, on November 17, she said, "It is, quote, it is a very nice place to read, study, and take a break from everything. There are also librarians that will go out of their way to help you with any questions and problems." And that is true. At a library, there are great places to study. They have great tables, great air conditioning, quiet places. There are also librarians ready to help you in whatever needs you have. And they're also there to welcome you every time you visit. There are also free services such as Wi-Fi's, computers, and printers. For example, here we can see a good place to study. It's very quiet. There's hardly anybody to distract you. Here we see the free services such as computers and Wi-Fi that anybody can access. Here we see a reference desk where a librarian can be, where they are there to greet and meet you and be able to help you in whatever needs you have. And here we have another example of a place where you can relax in the library and you enjoy your time there. Now that I have talked to you about the reasons why people visit public libraries, I will now talk to you about the things that occur at public libraries. There are many things that occur in public libraries today, but most people don't seem to realize them. Some of these things are events, programs, and activities. And they are for all ages. And to name some from my public library, we have storytime, 3D printing, holiday programs, arts and crafts, adult program, which are great ways to have fun and enjoy with friends and family. And they are free as well. Here, from my public library, we have an event, we have a holiday program where Santa comes to read to children. Here we have children interested in our 3D printing program, where they learn the process of 3D printing. Here we have kids enjoying activities such as cup stacking challenges and participating in reading events such as story time. Even the adults enjoy the library by participating in the arts and crafts program. But there's also one other major event that occurs at a public library. In an interview with Blanca Ramirez, a youth librarian at the Monrovia Public Library on November 10th, she said, "The summer reading program is where children and teens and adults are able to win prizes for the reading that they do." Also, in a booklet provided by the Monrovia Public Library, which also provides information about a summer reading program. So, what is the summer reading program? It is an annual event that happens each summer. It is for all ages. It helps with people who may experience the summer slide, which basically means that people lack reading skills during the summer due to them sometimes not being in school. And for that reason, they created this program and where people can read to win prizes, coupons, toys, and books, and they can participate in other programs as well and enjoy a fun and amazing time. Here we have an example of my public library's Lego program, where kids are able to create stuff with Legos out of their creative minds. Here we have families enjoying arts and crafts outside the library and as well as inside. Here we have kids enjoying our cooking program, which they are able to learn how to cook certain foods, such as sushi, as we can see here. Now that I talked to you about the things that occur at a public library, I will now lastly talk to you about volunteering as a great reason to visit a public library. Volunteering at a public library is a great reason to visit. In an interview with Stephanie Ramirez, a youth librarian at the Monrovia Public Library on November 10th, she said, "It is a great way to be involved and help decide what the library does and feel connected, since it is a good experience and it looks good and it helps you connect with so many people." And that is true. Volunteering is for all ages. Anybody can do it. I myself have volunteered over 200 hours for the past 3 years through what they call at my public library Teen Advisory Board, where you are able to help the library, give your own time to the community, and set up things such as events or activities, and you also benefit from this. One of these benefits is you gain work skills, communication skills. You also benefit from community hours, which you can use when you're applying to things such as scholarships, colleges, and resumes, to name a few. Here we have some pictures of the volunteers at my public library, as well as myself right here from last year. Now that I talked to you about why volunteering is a great reason to visit a public library, I will now wrap things up. I first talked to you about the things, why people visit a public library. Then I talked to you about the things that occur at a public library. And lastly, I talked to you about volunteering as a great reason to visit a public library. Many people need to visit their public libraries now often today. There are many, and once they do, they will discover so many things that they never realized before. Michael Embry, an American writer named Michael Embry, said, "I don't have to look far to find treasures. I discover them every time I visit a public library." And before I end the speech officially, I would like to give a special thanks to the librarians at my own public library who helped me craft this speech, such as youth librarians Blanca Ramirez, Anush Balion, youth librarians Annette Simpson, who provided the pictures, and Stephanie Ramirez, and especially youth librarian supervisor Elizabeth Schneider, who all work at the Monrovia Public Library. Thank you.